Welcome to the episode 97 of the MailleWerX Chainmail Livestream. My name is I'm your host, Sean, and I run MailleWerX.com, where you can find all your chainmail themed apparel and accessory needs. Ooh. Alright, let's make sure the volume's down on this phone. Alright, happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Alright, if you know, you're new to the stream, be sure to hit the notification button for when we go live. Hey Barb, hey Kat, how you guys doing? What's going on? How's your St. Patrick's Day? Kind of crappy that it fell in the middle of a week. Know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Alright. I don't know where we're at on this. We're doing something. Hey Claire. Alright, let's get Frank over here. Frank, get your lazy behind over here. You guys ever seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? You have been inventing a weave? I saw you playing with orbitals and Byzantine earlier. I think that was you. So in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, there's a scene where they're trying to get a ride to the People Train. The People Train runs out of Stubbville. And they go to put John Candy's luggage in a truck, which is a giant trunk, right? And the guy's sitting there with his, big chaw of chewing tobacco in his lip, and he yells at his wife, "Get your lazy behind out here!" And Steve Martin and John Candy are like, "No, we got it, she's fine." And then the guy with the tobacco in his lip is like, "Oh no, she can get it. She's skinny, but she's strong. Her first baby came out sideways." Oh man, it's one of those movies that the more you watch it, the funnier it gets. Getting into technical discussion about what a weave and what's a design. You wonder if Stubbville is real? Her first child came out, she didn't cry or nothing. Okay. I don't really want to work on this part. Where's my picture? I need my picture. I think, I'm just gonna leave this alone for now. It's not perfect, and I don't expect it to become perfect, but right, it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with, where we're at right now. I just want to get the major elements of everything up, and then we'll go back and start fiddling with stuff. That means I gotta do this. Ooh, a handle, yeah, we did that in one stream last night. I thought it was pretty awesome. Alright, Frank, where you at here? We're rapidly running out of room on this desk here. Alright. Try that one more time. See if I can mark off where this starts. Right about there. Clearly not gonna work. I think in the picture they're a little offset, but I'm just gonna try and make them even. Not gonna worry about them being offset too much. All right, that's the big. Well, no, hang on. All right, where's my? It is really offset. So it really starts like down here. There we go. Okay. That's really cool. Thanks, Durain. Would you like to see the whole thing? we just got it set up to work on, but I'll show you real quick. There. This is our Chainmail Raiders flag for a friend of mine. I promised him many years ago that I would make it, and we're finally getting somewhere on it. All right. Let me turn Frank back on. And right now we're working on the saber handle at the top of up by the top of the inlay at the top of the helmet. That's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. My name's Sean. I run MailleWerX.com, where I design chainmail themed apparel and accessories, and this is my stream where I finish up 100-year-old projects that have been laying around in my basement for forever that need to get finished so I can have room in my basement to function as a normal human being. So thank you for joining us. Also, chainmail is awesome. It's going to become a worldwide global phenomenon, and I'm here to spread the good word of chainmail. Bedtime? Alright, well, thanks for checking us out. Get some good sleep. May you rest well. I will hopefully see you later. Guys, can you function as a normal human being? I can. Thank you. You're very welcome. I can function as a normal human being. It takes a little discipline. Actually, honestly, that's what I found. But I've been getting better at it over time. Last night, I said that I would sit down and work on my website for an hour every day. And today, I got my first hour done. And it was very tedious work that I was doing. But I got through about 55 minutes before I had to go upstairs and put the kid to bed. Ouch. Then I really need like a big chunk of time dedicated to doing the back end work I was doing. I need a lot of big chunks of time to finish that stuff up. A little bit here, a little bit there. It's all I'm gonna get. We'll see where we are 2 weeks from now, and hopefully all that will be done. I was updating product descriptions for like there's a front page, right, where you have the item description, and then there's like what you want put on the package. There's never enough time. There's not. And so I was updating what needs to be put on the package in order for things to go through customs smoothly. So hopefully that custom delays will no longer affect, or won't affect, my products as much. It will, every package will still end up in customs, right? Unless it's shipped, you know, from the same country. So it's a small ring I found. Random. There is never enough time. So I have to make use of the time that I have. So, like, I don't want to burn myself out, but I've got a lot of droll work that I have to do. That is, it simply has to be done. And it's as mind-numbing as it sounds. You're making a project tonight and ran out of rings? Oh no. What's that song that I always hear on TikTok? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I don't know what like song that is. I just hear it over and over again. That sucks. I hate running out of rings. I've got a couple products that I'm gonna have to order rings for. Or repurpose them. I've done that a lot too. So you need to update Etsy. You also have to finish Chainmail dice bag, outer for photos, and Etsy order. You don't hate running out of rings. You get to order more. Nice. I mean, there's always that side. Except then I have to wait, which sucks. Yeah. It was a necklace, so I may make the back part of the necklace a simple 1 in 1 or 2 in 1 chain. Does it have a specific length that it has to be? Like, could you use a really large clasp? Like, there's some leaf-shaped toggle clasps. I think they're on Etsy. That I think are pretty cool. I went looking for clasps for my necklaces. And I want something other than the regular, like, standard lobster clasp from Hobby Lobby. I think I probably mentioned this before. And I'm coming up short. Like, I am not finding anything I like, really. Has to be able to go around a neck, and it lacks at least 6 to 8 inches, depending on the neck. Ooh. You hadn't made GSG before and didn't know how many rings it would take? Yeah. Ring eater, why'd you take all my rings for this project? I don't think those are the lyrics to the song, but maybe. Just maybe. Okay. Need to bring these rings into reach. I have a belt made out of GSG. 2 strips of GSG connected in the middle with interwoven 4-in-1 that I want to get back to. I'm going to take it all apart and use those rings for something else. Probably. I don't know yet. Are you laughing at the lyrics that I made up to my song? Good. Now I can't get it out of my head. Ring eater, why'd you take all my rings for this project? You ever have this problem where you're singing a song like alone by yourself and you don't really know the lyrics, so you go from like part of one song to another part of a completely different song? And you just carry on completely oblivious because, you know, you're never going to remember the lyrics anyway, and it doesn't matter. So I had a fun day this morning. Long drives today. Wednesdays, I have an hour and 20-minute drive to one patient. Right, so the trip there has a couple patients along the way, so it's not too bad. It's the trip back that takes forever. And then on the way back, I got a phone call from a patient. Well, okay. So I got a phone call from a patient this morning that took me up to the city north of me. And I go up there and deal with their problem. So I'm like an hour behind already. And instead of going west out to one patient and then down and around back through to my other patients, I went back south to a patient and back west to my furthest away patient and then back to Racine. It was, had I just gone the other direction this morning, I would have been fine, right? But apparently when we were filling this medication bin for this patient, the AM PM button on the clock got hit, and so his alarms were going off at like 2 in the morning, at 6 in the morning, and you know, he doesn't take medications at those times. So at the end of the day, after a long day of work, I had to drive all the way back over there to where I was that morning to get him sorted out. So it's a good day, just a lot of driving. Right, come on. You know, it's been a pretty good week too. Despite the delays, I got home in time and got my work done and was able to get down here and get my hour's worth of work. Because I was concerned. I was worried that the hour dedicated to working on the business would happen after stream. And during the week, by the time I'm done with the stream, I'm drained. I need a break. I need to grab some water and go to bed. I'm tired at that point because it's a long day for me. Especially since not like physically exhausting. It's I stare at a screen a lot already. and then to try and stay awake and stare at a screen to do important work on a business is, I don't know. All right, did anybody go out and celebrate St. Patrick's Day today? Usually we have like corned beef and cabbage and have the family over, but Renee's in school and it's in the middle of the week, so that did not work out this year. Because she's the one who makes it. Speaking of cabbage. Okay, so this morning, as we're driving to school, I'm going to go drop my son off. And there's this stench that, you know, permeates the car, and I'm like, Colton, did you fart? He goes, no. And I hear a second later, he goes, it smells like cabbages. It's just the most random thing to come out of his mouth. It's like, it smells like cabbages. Okay. Nah, you don't celebrate it there? You don't celebrate it in the UK, huh? Interesting. I think a lot of American celebrations are just overhyped and commercialized to get people out to spend money. Which is fine, but it's like, I'd rather not. I don't, you know, I belong to a group of people who wear kilts, mostly men. And I saw one of them post that today was the one day they don't wear their kilt because they don't like all the comments on their get-up for the day, which I thought was interesting. It's not a problem I'd ever run into. Hello, Lady Kachara, how are ya? Inlay's looking great. Well, thank you. It's coming along. I think I slipped a ring here somewhere. What have I done? It's like the first time I've ever done this or something. I can't tell. Oh, it looks okay. You're sleepy? Well, before you fall asleep, would you like to see the whole thing? I'm gonna show it to you anyway. Or before you have a chance to answer. Woohoo! We're getting somewhere. Alright. Yeah, it's come a long way. I was looking at the YouTube account today, trying to figure out how many videos I have to go through and edit to get them all in the right playlist and whatnot. And the Raiders flag inlay started on stream number 43 or 47, and we're at stream number 97. So that's at least 50 hours of work into this, and that's not counting where we started at. I had done some work to this 15 years ago, and it's just been sitting around waiting to be completed, which it's a nice feeling to be this close to being done. So I have no idea how many hours I have left, but I've got I need to buy another dowel rod to fit the wall mounts I got for this and paint it like silver and black for my friend, and then roll it up into a tube and ship it out to him. This will be the largest project we've done to date. It's mother. What have we done? We've done the chainmail wine bottle holster. We did a water bottle wrap. I'm still not happy with, and it's one of those things where it's like, I know I could do better, but I ran out of rings pretty much. So, no longer up to me. I think I want to remove this ring right here. I'm gonna turn the whole thing around. Someone's blowing me up. Actually, you know what? No, I want to remove this ring. That's better. I did count the rows the other day, and I have about 8,000 rings in it. It'll probably be closer to 10,000 when it's done. Not too shabby. A lot of stuff got started on and then pulled apart, and there. I think that looks better. Right now we're working on the saber handle for the other saber. We got one handle done, 2 pointy-ended portions done, and then we're gonna revisit those and a couple other features, make them a little bit better looking, and then make the loops for the top for the dowel rod to go through, and finish up the black around all the edges, and it's done. So just that much. That's all we have to do. This is what 50 hours of chainmailing will get you. Nice Raiders inlay. Come here. And then I don't know what, I think we're gonna work on some smaller projects for a little bit next, because this one has taken up quite a bit of time, and I think we could use, you know, some quick wins. Get some pieces made. Which makes me wish that I'd started this stream like 10 months sooner. So I was working on stuff, just not very often. And a bunch of it was, you know, small little things that I just wanted to get cleaned up and put in the right box for a possible show one day. I have like 1, 2, 2.5 bins full of just random, a bunch of it's wallet chains. I have one bin completely full of wallet chains. It's like, in order to get rid of rings, I was like, oh, this size will make a good wallet chain. This size will make a good wallet chain. We'll just make a bunch of wallet chains. A lot of those sitting here. And then some bracelets, some earrings. fun stuff. I would like to make a few more of those. And then once we're all done, we got all our projects caught up and all our rings used up, we'll start getting adventurous. See what kind of trouble we can get into. Come on. Go in your home. Wait, there's such a thing as being caught up on all the projects? No, there's not. But by the end of this year, I'm hoping to have, let's see here, I've got, got 3 tables worth of projects here, right, next to me. And by the end of this year, most of that will be done. The bulk of it will be done. There's another very large inlay in there that I want to finish, and that's just for me. I was making it for a bar, but I no longer live anywhere near the bar, so it was a place of solace for me after I got back from Iraq, and I really just appreciated them existing. This is probably all gonna get taken out. The blade on this side is a little bit different than on the other. Kind of goes around the curve of the helmet instead of straight into the back of the helmet. But no, there's no such thing as being caught up in all your projects. We're just going to try and get to a point where the bulk of what we have is done and finished and ready to go. I think that looks good enough. So that I can order more rings to make more projects. One day. Someday. Hopefully early next year. Come on. And then my goal is to have the basement pretty much decked out in gear from MailleWerX.com and all my chainmail stuff. So, which it's kind of halfway there. I want to add a few more homey touches. Like chainmail light switch plate covers. Or light switch plates. They're not covers, they're light switch plates. And then I also want to add a few other artists' work down here. Is that... It's really fun to own a piece of someone else's art, right? You're like, yeah, you know, my friend made this. This is awesome. And they do this really cool thing. And it's not going to all be chainmail. A lot of it will be. And I've got one piece from Josh. I bought the Scottish Thistle inlay.
Well, if you're wondering what's happened, so am I. The computer that we have running our news from time to time took
I have that one.
So what we're going to do is start over from the
I would like more from other people. And it goes up to about right there is where we need to stop, I think. We'll see. We get some of the blade done tonight. Where are we at here? Got 6 people hanging out in here. For those of you who haven't heard, episode 100 is coming up quickly. Scheduled to be completed on Saturday night. And there is a rumor that we will be giving away something from MailleWerX.com. That rumor has neither been confirmed nor denied, but it has also not been announced that that may happen. And so, there is a good chance that of the people that know about this stream and of the people who show up regularly, one of you may be taking home, or have delivered to you rather, something. I don't know what yet. Generally, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Generally, we give away a blanket, which has seemed to gone over pretty well. Maybe we'll make it winner's choice. Right, you know, do you want like a blanket, a hat, or something? I don't know. Sorry, Barb, it's okay to be excited. You have a very good chance of winning. I don't know if I can share my screen. I'm sure I can. You missed something? Oh, I was talking about how episode 100 is coming up quick, and it has not been announced that we may give something away. And so if you're watching episode 100, there may or may not be a drawing for a winner, and then we may let the winner choose what they want. We may decide on something to give them away to them. Yeah, episode 100. You're back with you. All right. Sorry for being quiet. That's fine. I don't mind. You had to take care of your dogs for a few minutes. I get it. I do. Episode 96 was initially ruined because of dogs needing to be taken care of. So if you watch regularly and you're here on Saturday, which is when episode 100 is scheduled to be done. Dogs could be demanding buggers, yeah, for real. We will most likely give something away. I'll say that much. Hopefully this giveaway doesn't go as bad as the Christmas one. Christmas giveaway was ordered like December. It did not get to the individual until February. There was some communication issue that I didn't catch in a timely manner. I just thought that I had been asked a question and I had answered, and I thought that that was it. But apparently they needed more information, like a boot in the ass, to get the product sent out. So, but they did it and they got it. So things have begun to calm down all over the place. Shipping delays are not a problem. Production delays aren't really a problem. People are back at work, as opposed to like last year around this time when we had, I think as bad as it got was 5-week lead times on products. It was awful. You ordered an artwork from Estonia a few days before the pandemic hit last year. It took until late July to arrive. Jeez. Sounds about right. Alright, I think that went nicely around there. One more row and we'll start going up on this other side too. It made it to Chicago inside a week and then sat there until late July. Sounds about right. Pandemic or no, well, it may not have moved regardless. From Estonia. What did you buy? Ordered an artwork from Estonia. Okay, this music's no good. Something a little catchier. It was a small watercolor painting based on Lord of the Rings. Cool. Ooh, I should definitely get some Lord of the Rings artwork. Okay. The Collector's Outpost is a store at Gurney Mills Mall near me that has a bunch of nerd stuff in it. And they have Sauron's helmet up at the front. I'm like, you know, that would look really good in my basement. So in addition to chainmail stuff and other other artists' work, I would like to add some straight up just sci-fi fantasy nerdiness. I don't have a ton of room down here though. It's weird, my basement's split up, right? The water heater and the furnace are in the center of the basement, right? And they built walls around them and then made rooms on either side of them, and it's just the most inefficient use of space that could have been used in this space. So I can't complain too much. I got a bar. There's a bar, a bathroom, place for a TV. I do want to put a TV down here for when, just to have background noise for when I'm not streaming or working on a loud project. And also on the weekends, I would like to be able to tell my son, you need to go play your video games downstairs. You can yell and stomp your feet as loud as you want down in the basement. I think oh man, I forget how much that helmet goes for too. It's like, I want to say it's $400 or $500, right? It's not terrible. Like, not out of my price range. I just, you know, it's been a long time since I had to spare $400 or $500 for anything, so. Like, yeah. Not yet. In the basement, no one can hear you scream. Now that's not from The Princess Bride, but it made me think of, hear those sounds, princess? Those are the shrieking eels. And then something about they like to make noise before they strike. But yeah, in the basement no one can hear you scream, and I won't care how much noise you make, and you can be as obnoxious as all your little friends are, I'm sure. Alright, where are we at here? Okay. So that's, see if I can get it a little closer to the camera for you. It's what we're working on. This portion of the blade right there, see how it kind of wraps around the helmet a little bit? I think we're wide enough now to go maybe one more row up here and then go up in a diagonal too. I think, maybe. Come on. Now my son can come downstairs and I can take a nap when I need to without hearing, "Hey bro, everybody return to lobby. Hey bro, can you make me team captain? Hey bro." Today he was wanting someone's boots. I'm like, were they ever your boots? No. It's like, why are you asking this kid for his boots 50 times? You kind of have to get on him a little bit. Sometimes he gets a little lippy. It's like, whoa, 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 pal. You need to apologize to whoever you just told that to. That was rude. I go, sorry. But Fortnite when he wakes up, Fortnite when he comes home from school. That's all he wants to do. And, you know, I get it. He's been trapped inside for months and there's no kids his age in the neighborhood. So he wants to play online. I totally understand. And he tells me weird things like, "Daddy, I'm no longer a Fortnite pro. I'm a Fortnite sweat." I'm like, I don't know what that means. A sweat is someone who tries really hard to finish something. I don't even know. I don't remember what he said. I was like, how's that different from a pro? I don't know. Okay, buddy. Go sweat while you play Fortnite. Yeah, crossguard comes into play somewhere out here. This side may be a bit too long for that, but we'll figure it out. All right. I got a couple more minutes here. It's like I'm jealous of the streamers who have multiple hours in a day to stream. I am. Because this right here, this is just aluminum, right? So I could weave this for a long time. But I don't have that kind of time. And my stream is already, you know, late enough as it is. I couldn't go later. All right, Barb, have a good night. I do like the longer streams on Saturdays and Friday nights and Saturday nights because generally get a lot of good work done. I'm usually able to take those to about an hour and a half. That's fun, you know. Even just hanging out when you're not getting much done. Took me a while to get used to talking while streaming and comfortable with being on camera. You know, but after 97 streams, I think I'm doing okay. No, I'm not gonna win any streaming awards anytime soon for Best in Show or whatnot. Which, if you've never seen Best in Show, you should definitely go see it. It's hilarious. I think that came up earlier today. It's about dog shows and the dog owners. It's pretty funny. But we have gotten to a comfortable stream. We have music every night. You know, aside from a few sound issues, it's gone fairly well. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm hoping that things will start to pick up. You know, I know we got the summer coming up and people want to get outside and it'd be nice to get a few more people in here. Not that I don't like you guys. I do appreciate all of you for hanging out, but I want to spread the good word of Chainmail to the masses. And to do that, we're gonna need a few more people hanging out in here, I think. It was nice to see. I went to go look around the internet, and there were a few other Chainmail streamers who are who just do exclusive Chainmail, which is nice because it's whenever they're on stream, they're always doing Chainmail, as opposed to like playing a video game, which I don't have anything against video game streamers. It's just not my bag. So I've spent a few hours last week trying to support them and meet them. And all right, there's definitely, you know, this is too far out for what's pictured. There's definitely a cross guard that comes in here somewhere. We will have to figure that out later. All right, let me a second to pack this up, and I'll show you how far we got tonight. Pretty good chunk of the blade and handle started. Come on, there we go. It's a good start to the other side of this. Yeah, so that right there. Coming up around that corner of the helmet. Try to get a little light on it there. That's a good start, you know. You never enjoyed watching someone else play a game? It reminds me of one of your exes. He expected you to sit by him for hours on end going, ooh, ah, every time he did anything. The most boring relationship you were ever in. Yeah, I couldn't do that. No. That would drive me up a wall. Like, I can't sit and... I can watch a movie with someone. You hated Doom so much after that, he played it at you for months, you swear? Yeah. And, I mean, yeah, I would never, ever expect someone to sit and watch me play a video game. Nicole Rorick has liked the stream. Sabrina is... I went to college with Sabrina. She's nice. She's a nice lady. Alright, let's roll this up, and this is the chunk of rings that is that inlay, right? Pretty beefy. Can almost not get my fingers around it. Alright guys, it is 10 o'clock, a little afterwards. Traumatic times, college, yeah, that was beyond ridiculous, especially with a couple of our instructors. So thank you for everyone hanging out. I do appreciate it. Go check out MailleWerX.com. We do have a whole new website set up, and it's looking pretty cool right now, and I would love feedback on it. We also have some new products coming, so we are trying to answer all your we are trying to provide an answer for all your Chainmail apparel and accessory needs. And with that, if you haven't followed me on Twitch already, if you would do so, I would really appreciate it, because as things progress with this stream, I would like to go and try and raid someone else's stream who's still on afterwards. Which is a big thing in streaming. Difficult to do on Facebook, but it's definitely doable on Twitch. It's built into their system, so I would really appreciate it if you haven't done that already. Also, tell your family and friends how much Chainmail has changed your life. Let them know the good word of Chainmail, and spread the good word of Chainmail everywhere you go. I'm gonna write like a whole outro. I'll have to memorize it about spreading the good word of Chainmail. All right, guys, you guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate you. Remember, episode 100 may have a surprise. So if you're there for that, you may get to win that surprise. And I will talk to you guys all later. If not, I don't even know what today is. If not Thursday night, then at the latest Friday. All right, you guys have a good night.